hovercraft is essentially a frictionless device. So when the user turns the control up, and the rear propulsion fan moves, or the rear propulsion leaf blower moves, that's can cause the hovercraft to spin instead of just moving in a direction. So we could have used a microcontroller. In the future, someone could use a microcontroller to better translate the user inputs to a desired position. And as I said, the big constraints we had were both time and money.
Here I want to talk about the hovercraft application. We got quite a few applications here, from military use to commercial use. For military use, this is a Russian hovercraft. It can carry up to 5 armored tank, and it's actually like it can reach many areas that like regular boat or even like a tank can't reach, from a muddy area or an icy area, because hovercraft doesn't have problem going over those areas. And going to commercial use, we get transportation as our main application for the commercial use. Mainly it's about the transportation. There's a bit of a hovercraft between Dover and Calais. The thing is about transportation that it's safer and faster, because safer in a way that it doesn't have problem going into a muddy area or icy area, that it's not going to cause an issue. And besides, it's faster trackability there. Another commercial hovercraft application is for touring, and this is a nice, very nice hovercraft there for. It's called Rainbow. It goes through Long Beach in California, and as you can see, the inside is very neat there. It's a scenery purpose. And another application for the hovercraft is for moving equipment, and we can see how this is mainly effective in the oil field, because there's always a lot of mud around there. I mean, having a hovercraft will make sure that this is not an issue, while having a truck would cause a problem. It saves a lot of money and time, which probably they're being charged per hour for their equipment and all this stuff. The last application that I found really interesting is entertainment. There's a guy named Rudy Newman. He's from New Zealand, and he invented a hovercraft that can actually fly off the water surface by 4.5 feet, and this was a real achievement there. Not too many information about it. It's just like it's mainly for entertainment right now. It still needs a surface, so like it can go over the water or a land. It doesn't matter. It's really neat, and it's a breakthrough. And here we go for the demonstration part.
So we wanted to give a full demonstration of every system on the hovercraft, but unfortunately during testing last night, our servo died. I swear it worked earlier. Yeah, so unfortunately we won't be able to demonstrate the position control of the rear leaf blower, but we can demonstrate, for example, the lift fan. It's kind of hard to see, it's isn't really an ideal setup, but we have a control box which has just a 2-position switch for the lift fan. So if I click this, inherently safe. I mean, it's not like you're going to sneak up on someone and crash anything. So I can also demonstrate just the 2-position switch for the rear leaf blower, which controls propulsion. So again, there's just a simple switch mounted on our control box here to pull that. So when you flick it down, it goes to low. And up will go to high. And we can lift this up too. We can show how the servo would have worked, or how it did work. So the servo is mounted on our Folgers can. We're not actually sponsored by Folgers. So here's our control box. So you guys can see there's this is the switch again here for the propulsion fan. So down is low, up is high. This is on off for the lift fan. This controls our buzzer. And then this knob is what controls the position of the servo, which used to rotate like this. And actually we were very lucky to find a very powerful servo, which is actually quite affordable. It's only about $40. And it rotates this big, or this leaf blower, no problem. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. We used two cell phone chargers in parallel to give us the current that we needed to actually run the servo. We draw about an amp and a half